Udah bayar gimana?
Winona.
Around the board chair of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce hosting. I'd now like to introduce you to our MC for the all of the All-Stars. And
188 on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Now, before we invite Tim to the stage, let me tell you a little about our honoree. Actually, this could be 47 pages, but we've tried to condense it down. Tim Burton is a director and artist widely regarded as one of cinema's most imaginative visual filmmakers. Tim grew up in Burbank, California, just over the hill, as we just said, and attended California Institute of the Arts, CalArts, which is another over the hill in the Santa Clarita Valley, where he studied character animation. There he created his early shorts, which attracted the attention of Walt Disney Productions, as it should have, and gained him an apprenticeship at the studio. Now, while at Disney, he directed the following films: Vincent, the film adaptation of Hansel and Gretel, and Frankenweenie, who the 5-year-old boy in me still loves to say. Now, many of Tim's films, such as Ed Wood, Sleepy Hollow, Big Fish, and Alice in Wonderland, have garnered numerous Academy Awards. Tim dedicated following notably for classic features such as his 1985 directorial debut and huge Batman Returns. So the cool thing here is, though, one of Tim's probably greatest industry is helping to create the stop motion industry. Starting with his 1990 creation and cult classic, Tim Burton's The Nightmare. The latter two, both Academy Award and BAFTA nominated films. Arguably, however, his most beloved film is the 1990 romantic fantasy film called Edward Scissorhands, which he directed, co-wrote, and produced. Most recently, Tim has received international acclaim for his work on the TV series Wednesday, which my daughter last night loves. She's 3 and she watches it. And there's Beetlejuice, the highly anticipated sequel to his 1988 feature Beetlejuice, which opens in cinemas nationwide this Friday. Please help me welcome to the stage our newest Walk of Famer, the one, the only, Mr. Tim Burton. So now what happens is we make you stand there for another 10 minutes. So we have some people who love you, who want to... He's like, enough, all right. Our first speaker is an award-winning actress who has become a Hollywood icon for her dynamic and varied performances, and for constantly challenging herself with each project. She will soon be seen reprising her iconic role as Lydia Dietz in Warner Brothers Pictures' Tim Burton film, Beetlejuice! This long-awaited sequel to the cult classic marks their 4th collaboration. Now, you've seen her in Martin Scorsese's The Age of Innocence. She is currently in production on the final season of some small series. You know, we hope it gets some traction. It's called Stranger Things. Please welcome Walk of Famer, Winona Ryder.
Hello, I am so happy to be here to honor our beloved Tim, who's finally getting his star. I mean, this star is sort of like pinning a medal on Mount Everest, tallest mountain. Tim has such a beautiful and unique understanding of the human heart. He knows the heartache of the misunderstood, the strange, and unusual. He doesn't just understand them, he celebrates them. Whether outcasts, oddballs, terrifying, or hilarious, he gives them depth, humor, and always a certain gallantry, and he gives them their dignity. His heroes are the very outcasts that he loves. So we've been traveling all over the place promoting Beetlejuice, and I have been asked so many times what it's like to work with Tim, and it's actually, to describe it, is actually kind of hard. To work with Tim is like being invited to wander through his heart and imagination. It's the ultimate cathedral and one of my most cherished and sacred places to be, and I am eternally grateful for the time that I've spent there. And on a personal note, Tim, your friendship has been such an enormous gift. When I met you, I was a weird kid, and you affirmed my voice, you reinforced my confidence to be myself, to go against the tides of conformity. Your creative inclusiveness showed me what true artistic collaboration looked like. And in other words, you made being a weird girl not just okay, but something to celebrate and even kind of cool. And you've carried that torch for us weirdo. Make us all feel seen and valued. Congratulations, I love you so much.
Winona Ryder, everybody. Before we bring up our next speaker, we have a couple of friends of yours who are here to celebrate. You have friends, you have many friends. Actor Danny DeVito is here. You guys have done, I think, 4 films together? 4 films? Four-ish, 5-ish, okay, 5. Actress Monica Bellucci. Costume designer Colleen Atwood. Actor Deep Roy. All right, our next speaker, you might know who he is. Oscar, Golden Globes, Emmys, among many others, in one of Hollywood's greatest collaborations of all time. See you smiling there. He has worked with Tim 5 times, beginning with the beloved classic Beetlejuice. Now their work continued on the blockbusters Batman and Batman Returns, Walt Disney Studios' Dumbo, and now Beetlejuice. Welcome, Walk of Famer, Michael Keaton.
But 5 movies later, and over 30 years of knowing him, I still have no idea what he's talking about. Not only do I know what he's talking about, seriously, I feel it on every movie. It's beyond shorthand. So when I hear Winona and other people use this word, weird, well, then count me in, because I feel really, really comfortable around this guy, working with him. It's just a joy. I vividly remember the first day walking on the set of Beetlejuice, and I had some ideas that I thought it, might work, and I was in the wardrobe and everything, and Tim hadn't. To say it was, first of all, you walk in and you go, shrunken heads, okay, shrunken heads, you go, all right. And then you see these remarkable, beautiful sets, and it didn't take me very long to feel really, really comfortable. And it's been like that ever since. It just feels good to be around art, and to be a part of it is rare, and it's an experience I get to have every time I'm on a set with Tim. I mean, when you think there were these two young guys, this kid from Burbank and me, really getting away with something that no one quite knew what we were doing. And then you bring into the mix the great Winona, who's as sweet as can be and talented. And my pal, Catherine, and the rest of the cast, and it just always got better. So, I'm sorry, I'm gonna read here a little bit. But you know, the openness, Danny will tell you this, the openness that he has to creativity. You know, a lot of times there are directors who are threatened or insecure. He's never been like that, at least in my experience. There's just an openness to ideas and creativity. So you know, there's also this wonderful lack of pretension. In fact, in this second one, and even in the first one, Tim actually comments on the pretentiousness of some art. And you always think back and say, well, did they say that? Did they, this thing of thinking outside the box or being different, or being not the usual? You know, did they say that about the surrealists and the cubists? I'm sure they did. And this guy, when it comes to film, is in that world to me. He's right there. I just want to finish here in a minute by talking about the whole Batman thing, you know? He hands me a script and says, please read this and tell me what you think. Now, this is after Beetlejuice, after that performance, after that type of movie. And he says to the studio, I want that guy. And I'll never to this day understand this, why anyone even cared, but the uproar. You know, you would have thought we were being invaded. You know, it was unbelievable. The press went crazy, but he stuck by me. And the guts it took for him to make that decision will always be special to me, obviously. But also, you bet. But also, what that spawned, you know? There are a lot of people making a lot of money out there with their superhero movies, because of his choice and his vision of what those movies can be, because he changed everything. I've said it 100 times, but it's true. So, true. The man's a genre unto himself, and you know, I'll just say this. Who would have thought when I showed up that this guy from right over there in Burbank and me from this little town in Pennsylvania with these ideas would have ever created this and come to this moment? The day I ever walked on the set after the end of my first day shooting with a guy to somewhat misquote Bogart from Casablanca, Tim, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Thanks, buddy, you're the best.
Michael Keaton, everybody. Just a few minutes more, I promise. All right, let me introduce Steve Neeson, Hollywood Chamber of Commerce President and CEO, who will make a special presentation. Steve, come on up, please.
Thank you, Tony. Welcome, Tim. My name is Steve Nissen. I'm the President and CEO of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. We have been administering the Walk of Fame for over 60 years. This one is particularly cool because it really brings a life full circle. Tony mentioned earlier that you used to come here, and you told me you used to come here as a kid, and now your name is going to be stuck in the sidewalk forever in front of this store. And new generations of kids will come, they'll see Tim Burton's star and this store, and they will be similarly inspired. So this is a great day for us. By the way, before I get on to the business at hand, this is being live streamed. I hope those who are watching on live stream can see and sense this is a big, boisterous crowd, so thank you, Hollywood. What you can't see is that I'm staring out at a bank of cameras and this big crowd, but the most prominent thing in my field of vision is wig stylist on duty. So I'm wondering, I don't know if that's a message for either of us. This is the street of dreams and aspirations and incredible creativity, and 2,787 stars have preceded you. We're about to add one more onto this pantheon. But in addition to being street, incredible innovation, it's also a real place. Hollywood is a real place in the city of LA. We have shopkeepers and restaurants and people who live here and work here. We have an ambulance passing by right now. And on behalf of the city of Los Angeles and on behalf of City Council member Hugo Soto Martinez, we would like to present you, Tim, with a resolution from the city of Los Angeles. So here we go. I now declare today, Tim Day in Hollywood! The mic is yours.
Thank you so much. This is very special to me because, as I said, as a child, I used to come down here from Burbank on the bus, no adults. In fact, I was young enough to think that these things were actually gravestones when I first came here. I didn't realize that John Wayne wasn't buried under that or other people. But I used to come down here and visit the Larry Edmunds bookshop and come here. And when I found out it was here, I just almost started crying because I've been coming here ever since I was a little child, and the store hasn't changed at all. And so for me, it's such an honor to have this store, but also to have it right here in front of this incredible shop, museum, toy shop, everything. So I used to spend my life here. So thank you so much, and thank everybody, all my friends, and beautiful people coming to see me. So very emotional for me, and thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Okay, here's the big moment. Are you ready to unveil the star? We're gonna go down.
I was afraid of that. I don't think so. No. No, we can't. I'll get it from my friends and I'll email it to you, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our great pleasure to welcome the newest Walk of Fame of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Tim Burton!
Love you, team! We love you, Batman! Ti amo, Tim!
And everybody just goes their first come,
Love you, Winona! Down. Sei bellissima, Monica!
Johnny's not here. Johnny! I wish Johnny was here, but he's Michael, can you sign? Michael, can you sign? I was the only one signing.
I can't help it. Hell yeah!
Catherine, Sally, and Sean. Did you like it? I have to get your email because I'll get pictures and some of it.
Right.